Hello, hi. Hey, how are you?
Hi, Sherry. How are you? Good.
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I didn't get
Um,
your name. It's not showing on the screen. What's your name?
yeah, sorry. Shima will be joining session shortly. But
Okay.
anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone can only come in at 5.
Yes,
So I'm not
sure.
sure if you can test your yeah, probably test your anything. I don't know. Anything that you want to test first, or yeah, that's fine. Otherwise, we can just wait a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess I'll just test the presentation and see if you could hear the sound of my presentation because I do have a few videos.
Sure.
So are you able to see my screen?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's good. Oh, sorry, actually, it's good. Actually, check. Can you? Sorry, can you hear the
Loud.
sound from my
Yes.
screen? Okay,
Loud and clear.
fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'll stop sharing for now.
Sure. And yeah,
And
we'll
just
just wait a
3
bit.
minutes. Yeah, just 3 minutes too. Cool. All right, that's all good. Lucky that I just unchecked because I previously the presentation was for another event last year actually with IDP Singapore. I actually created the new slides. So good that I have checked.
Yeah. Good thing you have time to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all good to go. Cool. So have you guys been very busy, I guess?
Um. Actually, it's not too bad today and yesterday. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not too bad.
Yeah.
For the event, yeah, it's quite alright. Yeah, quite busy, but yeah. Otherwise, all the same. Yeah. Has it been? How has it been there?
You mean in terms of the weather? Yeah, it's very hot.
Is it now?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's over
okay.
30 degrees right now. So
Oh,
yeah, very hot today.
oh.
I'm sweating actually.
Are you actually sorry, yeah, are you actually based in Victoria itself, or are you here?
Yeah, I'm in Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne right now.
Ah, all right, okay.
Okay, so it's 5 o'clock, so I'll start my presentation. So hello everyone. My name is Sherry John. I'm from Victoria University in Victoria. Sorry,
Sorry, Sherry.
yeah, Shima, you
Um,
do a little bit introduction.
Yes.
Sherry, sorry, maybe we just wait a bit because no attendance yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, easy.
All right. So, welcome to IDP Study Abroad Open Day. So today we have with us Miss Sherry Chang. She's from Victoria University. Also the Regional Recruitment Manager. So today she'll be sharing with us about the University of Opportunity and Success. All right, Ken, you may take it away, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Shima. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the IDP Study Abroad Open Day. And I'd like to introduce myself as the Regional Recruitment Manager from Victoria University. So we are a public university based in Victoria, and we named after the state. So we are Victoria University, located in Melbourne. So I'd like to give you a little bit introduction of our university. Like why we're different from the other universities in Australia, and also some of our popular courses that you might be interested in. So I'll share my presentation with you. Okay, I guess you could see my screen right now. So we call our university the University of Opportunity and Success. It's more because of our successful block model. So we have had a very special teaching model, which is block model. I'll introduce you a bit more of this block model, like during my presentation. So I'll firstly introduce you a little bit about Melbourne. You may be already familiar with. But just to give you some little bit idea, like why you want to study in Melbourne instead of other cities in Australia. So Melbourne is considered as the most livable city globally, and also we are the most affordable city, like one of the most safe cities, like in Australia, because we are rated as the safest city for girls and also for young kids. And also Melbourne is famous for its sport events. So for example, Australian Open, and also the Melbourne Cup, and also F1, formula are all hosted in Melbourne. So we're very famous for our sports. And Victoria University, we have multiple campuses in Melbourne, and also we have one campus in Sydney as well. So in this year, in February, we will have a new building established in Melbourne CBD. And this new building will be considered as the largest vertical campus in whole Australia. And apart from Melbourne CBD, we also have quite a few campuses across the western part of Melbourne. So if you could have a look at the map here, so this is our city campus, which I spoke about is our largest vertical campus, and a little bit away from city, about 10 minutes to 15 minutes, we have our Footscray Park campus. So Footscray Park campus is one of our main campuses. So engineering, education, and IT courses are taught at Footscray Park campus. And we also have our Footscray Nicholson campus a little bit down here. So Footscray Nicholson campus is where our VUB Polytech located. So Victoria University have both Polytech, which provides vocational education, and also the higher education. So why students want to choose Victoria University? So one of the important things which I spoke about would be our block model. So block model is different with most of the other universities teaching model. So if you study at the other university, it will be like you study 4 units at the same time. So it's like what it has been shown on my screen on the right hand side. So you start with 4 units at the same time, and then you finish all the 4 units in the end of the semester, and it took you about 1 week to do your examination. It took you about 1 month for you to do your examinations. And in the end of your examination, you receive your result for the whole semester. But with VUB Block Model, you actually study 1 subject at a time. So like you concentrate on the subject, and once you finish 1 subject, you do the examination in the end of the subject, and you receive your result in 3 days, and then you move to the next. So the benefit of block model is that our international students will be able to get a very high pass rate, and also the rate for distinction and high distinction levels are very high. So for example, our international students pass rate is 93%, and 53% of our international students will be able to get distinction or high distinction result. And we are also ranked as #1 university in Victoria for the overall student experience. And also with block model, we don't like the other universities where students have to study with 100 or 200 students at the same time in 1 class. We have up to 35 students, so maximum 35 students in a small classroom size. And our teachers have more one-on-one time with our students, so there are more interaction between students and also between the teacher. So this is why our student pass rate and also distinction and high distinction rate is very high. So apart from the VUB block model, one of the other reasons students would like to study us and want to study with us is the VUB Global Leaders Scholarship. So we have this very generous scholarship in 2022, like for all the 2022 intakes, our students will be able to get 20% of the tuition fee reduction. As long as you meet the entry requirement, you will be able to get 20% of the tuition fee reduction for the entire standard duration of eligible courses. So the scholarship actually available for our higher education diploma, undergrad and postgrad courseworks with Victoria University. So some students may ask, what if I'm a high performing student, like I get very high result, like for example, I can get like 98 or 99% out of 100. Do you have any other special scholarship? The answer is unfortunately not. So we used to have this scholarship model, which we give scholarship to high performing students only. But because of the pandemic, we understand the students and their family. They may have experienced many difficulties. So we do want to offer scholarship to all the students as long as they are eligible to get into our university. We want to help them to go through with financial difficulties. So all students who are eligible for our bachelor or master or higher education diploma courses will be able to get 20% of the tuition fee reduction for the entire duration of the course. So this is another reason international students want to study with us at Victoria Uni. So after the block model, I also want to show you some testimonial from our students. So this is one of our students who studied with us. And because of block model, students find study with us is much less stressful, and she will be able to achieve a good result. And also with Victoria Uni, we understand that one student had to do, for example, online study, because in the past 2 years actually, because of pandemic, we don't have students are not allowed to come to campus to study. So all the universities need to offer online study option. So at Victoria University, we offer the real-time learning for our students. So for example, if you study with other universities, it might be that you study your lecture is recorded. So you're listening to your lecture, but that session is actually recorded, so that you just listen to what has been made for about 3 months or 4 months, before you finish your course. And then you don't have the real time to engage with your teachers. But at Victoria University, we offer the real-time learning. So it's pretty much like what I'm doing today. So for example, it's the same classroom, but it just moved onto the Zoom. So teachers and students will be able to get interaction time. So they speak to each other, and also with a very small classroom size. So student and teacher will still be able to get a lot of one-on-one time. So the online real-time learning has been highly regarded by our students. So our student engagement, as I said before, has ranked as the #1 in Victoria. So in terms of the study areas, we're a public university in Victoria. So we offer a large range of study areas for our students. So for example, we have arts, business, education, engineering, and health science, etc. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of some of the popular courses that you might be interested in. So one of the popular course is our Bachelor of Early Childhood. So in Victoria University, our early childhood, we have 3 years or 4 years of Bachelor of Early Childhood. So this particular course, we also offer the diploma pathway. So for example, if a student cannot meet the entry requirement for our bachelor directly, they will be able to start from diploma, which will be another half year, for the total of duration. So students study 1.5 years for diploma, and then get into the second year of Bachelor of Early Childhood. All the 3 years of Bachelor of Early Childhood Education and Leadership. So the 3 years and 4 years courses, some students will ask, what is the difference? So in terms of the first 3 years, there's not too much difference. But if a student, they want to actually continue to live in Australia, and they want to apply for permanent resident, they may want to consider 4 years of early childhood and leadership, because this course will enable them to get a positive skill assessment result in order to apply for permanent resident. And at VU, for our Bachelor of Early Childhood, we do not require CASPER. So you don't have to get a CASPER result in order to enter the Bachelor of Early Childhood course. And also, in our Bachelor of Early Childhood, we offer the 80 days of supervised and teaching experience. So you will have a lot of time to work in the childcare facility to have hands-on experience. So the course is also accredited by ASIQA, so which is the assessment body for early childhood teacher once a student completes study and want to apply for skill assessment. So this is our early childhood course. We also have another course which is a bit popular among Singaporean students, which is Bachelor of Youth Work. So our Bachelor of Youth Work is very famous. We are one of the few Australian universities actually offering this course. And also we are the university who actually worked with Singaporean government to set up the youth work foundation for Singapore. So our course is very well regarded by Singaporean government. The Bachelor of Youth Work is a 3 years course, and the students have 200 hours of the work placement, so that they can get hands-on experience. And also some of the highlights of our courses is that our teachers are absolutely the industry experts, because our course chair is also the chair of the Commonwealth Alliance of Youth Work Association, and she is also the person who developed the first Australian Youth Development Index. So the teacher and also our university are very highly regarded, like in Australia and also in overseas, in terms of youth work. The other course that students might be interested is Bachelor of Social Work. So our Bachelor of Social Work is a 4 years course, and the student will be able to get work integrated learning from, for example, from the local court, from community center, and all students will be required to do industry-based placements for 1,000 hours in total. And our Bachelor of Social Work course is accredited by Australian Association of Social Workers. And another course that I'd like to introduce is our Bachelor of Dermal Science. So Dermal Science, we are the only university in Australia actually offering this kind of course. So the Bachelor of Dermal Science actually focuses on skin management and also anti-aging treatment and also laser procedures. So if a student want to study with us from bachelor level, it's a 4 years study. But if a student would like to save a little bit on the tuition fee, they could also start in the diploma level. So for example, they can start 1 year in diploma of beauty therapy, which is much cheaper comparing with a bachelor course. And it can package with 3 years of bachelor degree. So in total, it's still a 4 years course, but tuition fee wise, it's much cheaper. And as I said before, our students will be studying more into the skin management, anti-aging treatment, scar minimization, and the laser procedures. So we have our on-campus dermal science teaching clinic. So our students will be able to work in this clinic and get 340 hours of hands-on experience. So have experience in our local clinic, like in our internal clinic, it will be enable our students to become job ready. So when they before they graduate, they've already got a lot of hands-on experience, and when they graduate, they will be able to start to work straight away with employer. So this course is also highly regarded like by the industry. And this particular course is accredited by Australian Society of Dermal Clinicians. So still after graduation, student will be able to work in, for example, plastic surgeons clinic, or they will be able to work in cosmetics area, and they will be able to work in dermal therapies clinics. So this is a dermal science course that you might be interested in. And another course, another bachelor course I'd like to introduce is Bachelor of Engineering in Architectural Engineering. So a lot of students might be interested in architect, and a lot of students might be interested in engineering. However, there is a gap actually between architect and engineering, Because if the student just study architect, they might be lack of the engineering part of knowledge. So for example, when they are doing the architect, they are more focused on design, drafting, but they may not be able to get enough knowledge about the structural system and the structural engineering kind of knowledge. So our architectural engineering course actually bridged the gap between architect and also engineers. So students will be able to study both sides of the knowledge. And also after graduate, our student will be accredited by Engineers Australia. So they will be able to get Engineers Australian student membership. And also they will be able to work as, for example, design engineer, or building service engineer, or estimator, or structural engineering. So this is a very popular course and quite unique as well, because only 2 Australian universities actually offering this course. We are one of them, and we are also accredited by Engineers Australia, as I mentioned before. So that's all about the bachelor popular courses. Like, of course, we have, for example, Bachelor of IT and Bachelor of Business. But I'll not spend too much time. And if you have questions about IT or business, please feel free to ask me. The other courses I'd like to introduce are our master courses. So the first one is our Master of Enterprise Resource Planning, which is also called ERP. So what is ERP? ERP is actually an integrated system that enables an organization to have visibility of the workflow for all the departments. So ERP system actually embedded with a lot of departments. For example, the production, manufacturing, distribution, accounting, HR. So everything a large organization needs, it can be run on ERP system. And in fact, more than 80% of the top 500 organizations like in the world, they are working on the ERP system. And the ERP system is actually produced by SAP. The software provider is called SAP to actually produce this ERP system. And once a large organization, for example, a large bank or a large IT company, once they're actually using the SAP system, it will be very hard to get rid of it. Like they will always have to keep upgrading. So this is why the SAP specialists, especially in ERP system, are very popular. So there is a high demand in the workplace for this particular specialist. And also our university had a very close work relationship with SAP company. So we are the only university offering ERP course like at a master level. And also we established, along working with SAP, we actually established the first SAP Next Gen Lab in Australia. And also SAP company actually offering the internship with us in Melbourne. So after graduate from this course, students will be able to have a better understanding for big data science, and also they will learn the data-driven strategies and policies. They will also be able to know for example, the social media big data and how it captured, and also the analysis of social media as well. And also students will be able to nominate themselves as business analyst if they want to get ACS skill assessment. We have quite a few students, like after graduate, like they want to stay in Australia after study, and they want to get ACS assessment done. So their ACS assessment outcome will be business analyst after studying this ERP course. I'll play you a short video so that you may learn more of this particular course.
My name is Dr. Scott Bingley. I'm the Lecturer of Information Systems at Victoria University, and I'm the Director of the SAP Next Gen Lab. Our Masters of ERP and Masters of Business Analytics use SAP as a practical component. It gives them experience in how they use SAP with real world problems, but also it's a name brand they can use. So they can say, I've done work for Osnet, or I've done work with IO Glass. So therefore they'll have an insight into how organisations work. It'll make them job ready so they can slot straight into a position.
Okay, so this is a very short video about ERP. And the next course I'd like to introduce is MBA Global. So this is actually a new course at Victoria Uni, and the difference of this course with the other universities MBA is that we provide guaranteed internship for our students. So if international students study with us, like we will find a local employer for students, so students can get hands-on experience during the study. And also our course, so this particular course, we actually partner with the Institute of Managers and Leaders, Australia and New Zealand. So benefit of partnership with this institute is that our student will be able to get a 360-degree personal development needs analysis from this institute. So they will know about their strengths and their weakness in terms of their future career opportunities and what they can improve themselves, like when they get into the real workforce, like what they need to get improved. So this institute actually provide a lot of networking opportunities for our students, and they will also be able to assist the student in terms of their resume writing or in terms of their LinkedIn preparation. So it's a real benefit for our student to get partnership with this particular institution. And the last one I'd like to introduce is our Master of Engineering course. So we offer 2 years of Master of Engineering, and this course is actually recognized by Engineers Australia. So the majors include telecommunications, electrical power, civil engineering. And the students will be able to get a lot of practice hands-on learning from our first class facilities. So there are a lot of labs that we have like on our campus, and the student will be able to get access with. So yeah, that's all about our courses that you might be interested. I'll introduce a little bit about our life at VU. So first of all, we are ranked as #1 university for employability skills. So this is because we have a very good mentoring program with real industry alumni. We have this program called industry mentoring. So our alumni who have been working in large organizations, for example, IBM or National Bank of Australia, they will be able to provide mentoring to our current students. And also we have a 24/7 employment lab. So in this lab, our student will be able to get access to, for example, for resume checking or prepare their interview skills. And also, as I said before, like this particular tool is available like 24/7. So students will be able to get a lot of real tips to prepare their employment. And also we have our Uni Lodge. So Uni Lodge is actually across the road of our Footscray Park campus, and it's just like 2 minutes walk from our campus. And the accommodation fee is real cheap as well. So it's 150. It starts from $150 per week for a studio apartment on 12 months lease. And also this price include utilities like water, electricity, and gas, and also internet. So students pretty much just need to pay for their personal needs, or just need to pay for the food and grocery. And also within our Uni Lodge facility, students get a lot of social experience. For example, we have our rooftop garden, we have a cafe, and also the the community lounge, and also the dining area, and also the entertainment area that students can get access to. Okay, because I don't have too much time left, I'll just stop from here. Just a summary of our university. So we are ranked as, Melbourne is ranked as Australia's top student city. And also we have a exclusive award-winning VUB Block Model that 93% of our international students will be able to pass, and more than 53% of our international students will be able to get distinction or high distinction. And also we are number 1 for employability in Australia, and also number 3 in learner engagement in Australia. And last thing is that we have guaranteed accommodation on campus for our students, and we are also the number 1 for overall student satisfaction in Victoria. Okay, so this is all for my presentation today. If you have questions, please feel free to open up your mic or just type in the chat box. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chang, for today's session. Also, if you guys have any question, you guys can head to the lounge, and then you can just chat with Ms. Chang. All right?
Yep. Thank you.
We have another session at 5:30. Thank you so much, Ms. Chang.
Thank you. Thank you, Shima. See you later. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.